So Tony Ferguson has lost three straight after becoming the UFC's lightweight interim champion and beating Kevin Lee in that 5-round pay-per-view main event. But man, it was just such a quick fall from the top for Tony. After being on a 12-fight win streak, interim champ, scheduled to fight Habib in April of 2020. He fights Gaethje instead. Gets beat up bad. And ever since then, it's like, man, Oliveira in December gets lit up. Obviously, that's the champion now. So we're talking about two title contenders. Okay. Now he fights Dariush. Same exact thing. And who knows? Maybe Dariush is a title contender. Maybe Dariush will go beat up Michael Chandler and we'll be saying, hey, shit, Tony Ferguson just lost to three of the best guys in the world. Kind of maybe similar to what we're saying, what happened to Anthony Smith. He goes and he loses to John Jones. That's the champ, You go and you lose to Glover Teixeira and then Alexander Rakic. It's a bad losing streak, but it's three of the top three in the world, So it's like at the end of the day, what can you can't knock him too hard for it. You can't knock him too hard for the loss to Gaethje or even the loss to Oliveira. But this loss to Dariush, but even this loss, he did not take bad damage. It's just he didn't win a single round. He didn't do any damage himself. He did go for a couple of Darce chokes that one of them was particularly threatening. But Dariush handled that and continued to win rounds. And it's just, I think one of the reporters said something like Ferguson has landed 30 strikes in his last 30 minutes, which is his last two fights combined. And man, that's not a good stat to hear, But his performances have not looked lifeless. Does not remind me of what happened with Tyron Woodley, how he just went out there and, like I said, from the bottom position, Tony was having an active guard going for things. He was not taking too much damage, but it's like he was not trying to get up really, but he wasn't taking very much damage. But that's the thing, he just wasn't losing, he wasn't winning rounds, So, I'd like to see him fight an unranked guy, hopefully get a win, get his mojo back. But man, it's just so rough because just 1 year ago from now is around the time he fought Gaethje. He was supposed to fight Habib a month before that. Man, this was just a year ago. Everyone thought he could be the best in the world. Just 1 year ago from right now, before he fought Gaethje, there was a lot of people that thought Ferguson might be the best lightweight in the world on a 12-fight win streak. That's just crazy how quickly things can change in this sport. He has 3 fights from that point, loses them all decisively. Very rough skid. And honestly, these last 2 fights were decisions, but he almost got armbarred by Oliveira. It would have been a submission finish if it was on anybody else. And then he got heel hooked against Dariush. Something definitely tore. He went through it and he finished the fight, but most people would have tapped. That just goes to show his toughness as well. But man, that could have been 3 finishes, 3 losses by finish. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to see him fight an unranked guy. A guy like Jim Miller, a guy like Bobby Green, something like that. And let's just see if he's still levels above those guys. And if not, all right, we can schedule him fights like they scheduled Jim Miller or something if he wants, or whatever. Obviously, that's not my job. I'm just saying, man, I think his days of competing with the top of the lightweights should be done unless he gets a couple of wins. I'd hate to see him go against a guy like Makachev or something next, Oh my goodness, that'd be horrible. So hopefully they give him, like how Anthony Smith got a fight with Devin Clark, you know. Hopefully they give him a fight with some like Bobby Green or something. Like, okay, or it doesn't have to be Bobby Green. That's just one of the names that's coming off the top of my head. But a middle of the pack lightweight that's not a young and super young and hungry guy, and even they even can be young, but just middle of the pack dude, you know. But yeah, I think his days of competing for titles are done. But I would love for him to prove me wrong. That'd be awesome. And a fight against one of the Diaz brothers would be great for Ferguson as well. That'd be very fun. But man, it's just so crazy how quickly things can change in this sport. 1 year ago, it was him and Habib fighting for the title, supposed to be. Now it's Chandler Oliveira. Let me know what you guys think about Ferguson. What should be next for him if he can ever get back to that point he was at. Let me know what you think about Ferguson, Dariush, anything going on in that lightweight division. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this one, and thank you very much for watching.